But just as a business owner, you have to wear all of the hats. It's all the different things. We're definitely in the startup phase, so there's little things that we're figuring out one time, and we won't have to deal with it again. So I'm in the stage where I'm like wrestling with, okay, all of my to-do list, no matter how many things I cross off, 10 more things get added by the end of the day. I was just talking about with one of my employees today. She was like, does your to-do list ever end? And I was like, no, honey. We just add to it. We take some things off. So right now, even finding that quiet time is really hard for me to say, hey, I just took a small business trip this last weekend up to New Bern, and I went to a hotel, and I didn't leave the hotel for 2 days, and I bought giant whiteboards, and I wanted to write out some ideas and thoughts because I was in the day-to-day, and I was getting ready. I was starting to struggle with, where are we going 6 months from now? Where am I going a year from now? And I've always been a planner. I'm very organized. I like to know where I'm going, and I think really to design the life you want and to get where you're going, you have to have a plan because it's not just going to get dropped into your lap. I think we as humans have the power to create our lives. And so you really need a plan and a structure to say, here's where I'm going, and then kind of work backwards and say, here's the steps I'm going to take to get there. So right now, even though I love quiet time, I'm struggling to get the quiet time. But I am really enjoying connecting with other members at Elevate. I've had a couple of coffee dates lately and just places where I'm like, hey, are you struggling with this? And they're like, oh, yes, me too. And just that reassurance, sometimes we don't even get to a conclusion or solve anything, but it's just that reassurance of hey, you're not alone, has been really, really encouraging for me.
I'm along the journey with you.
Exactly.
And maybe at a different step in the journey, but I'm here for you.
Yep. Yeah. You need a shoulder to cry on, we can do that. If we need to go get some drinks, let's do that. But just the kind of acknowledgement of we're not doing this on our own. There is people around you.